I was riding a bus with a cracked back seat, rain on the window, shoes on my feet, radio buzzing with a bent antenna, a love song breaking through the static. I thought of you and the miles we ran, promises written on the backs of our hands. We lost a few nights, we lost our way, but the song kept playing anyway. Every scar had a story to tell, every fall taught us how to stand. If the world goes quiet on our plans, we'll make noise with this band. Turn the volume up on tomorrow, let it hit like a wave in the chest. From the hurt to the hope, from the tears to the spark, we're still standing, still giving our best. Love bends, but it never breaks when we sing it loud and true. This is the soundtrack for the miles we make, for me and you. Saw a stage in a small town hall, sweat on the walls, lights too bright, hands in the air from different lives, all finding the same heartbeat tonight. I met a man with a ring and a bruise, said he learned how to carry the blues. He smiled when the chorus came around, said this one helps me keep my ground. From backroom bars to open skies, from broken homes to brand new tries. If you're hanging on by a thread tonight, tie it to this line. Turn the volume up on tomorrow, let it hit like a wave in the chest. From the hurt to the hope, from the tears to the spark, we're still standing, still giving our best. Love bends, but it never breaks when we sing it loud and true. This is the soundtrack for the miles we make, for me and you. There's a map in the melody, we know lines drawn in grit and gold. Different tongues, same fire inside, hearts beating time side by side. When the weight feels too much to hold, lean into the chord, be bold. Turn the volume up on tomorrow, let the drums carry what we can't say. From the lost to the lift, from the dark to the start, we're finding our strength today. Love bends, but it never breaks when we sing it loud and true. This is the soundtrack for the miles we make, for me and you. For me and you. So play it slow, then let it roar across the streets, across the world. We'll keep believing, keep moving on, with hope turned up and fear turned down. I learned the world from a cracked FM radio. with a bent antenna. Songs rolled in like open highways. Every chord felt bigger than the room. Posters on the wall, cheap strings on a pawn shop guitar. Fingers sore, but I kept on playing. I didn't know where life would land me. I just knew I wasn't done. Every wrong note taught me something. Every scar came with a sound. When the room felt way too quiet, that old song would pull me out. Turn it up, let it break your heart wide open. Let it shake the fear out of your bones. These riffs were built for standing back up when you think you're standing alone. Sing it loud for the ones who made it through, for the ones still fighting tonight. These anthems keep reminding us, don't give up on life. I've seen crowds with their hands in the air, sweat and tears on a lit up stage. Different faces, same old feeling, like we're all breathing the same line. From worn out vans to sold out nights, every mile carved into the sound. The beat hits hard, the lights come on, and we remember why we're still around. It's more than noise and broken speakers, more than chasing after fame. It's a promise set in motion that tomorrow still can change. Turn it up, let it break your heart wide open. Let it shake the fear out of your bones. These riffs were built for standing back up when you think you're standing alone. Sing it loud for the ones who made it through, for the ones still fighting tonight. These anthems keep reminding us, don't give up on life. Pianos ring in empty halls, strings rise slow like a steady breath. Drums hit hard like a pulse in the chest, saying you're not finished yet. If you're hanging on by a thread tonight, if the road feels cold and long, there's a voice in the wire and wood and steel saying stay, keep moving on. Turn it up, let it break your heart wide open. Let it shake the fear out of your bones. These riffs were built for standing back up when you think you're standing alone. Sing it loud for the ones who made it through, for the ones still fighting tonight. These anthems keep reminding us, don't give up on life. So play it one more time, slow and loud. Let it carry you through the night. As long as there's a song to sing, we're still alive. The needle drops and the room comes alive. Old vinyl spinning tales of fire and light. A chord rings out heavy with the years, each note a story traced in heartbeats and tears. Tested by time, these songs hold the scars. Love lost on highways beneath fading stars. But through the pain a rebel's cry unfolds, a melody that never grows old. This music's more than sound. It's the battle of the ground, where hearts fight and mend in a timeless embrace. With every anthem sung, every ballad strong, we rise, we fall, yet find freedom's face. Strings swell like a tide that won't let go. Backing voices lifting the weight of old hopes. Electric waves crash through the silent night, carrying stories of fearless fights and flight. From whispered pain to shouts in the rain, each rhythm beats away the scars of yesterday. Lost love and strings pour from the seam, an anthem sown from a rebel's dream. This music's more than sound. It's the battle of the ground, where hearts fight and mend in a timeless embrace. With every anthem sung, every ballad strong, we rise, we fall, yet find freedom's face. Underneath the spotlight's glow, broken chords begin to grow. From sweat and tears the power's born. Through every heartbreak we are torn, but in the music we find a This music's more than sound. It's the battle, the ground, where hearts fight and mend in a timeless embrace. With every anthem sung, every ballad strung, we rise, we fall, yet find freedom's face. So play it loud, let the story flow. Timeless music, forever we'll know. In every chord, a life inspires, a fire that never I learned the sound of a room with no applause, just a radio humming and the floorboards warm. We played our hearts on secondhand strings, chasing a feeling we couldn't afford. There were nights the road felt longer than truth, gaslight blinking, coffee gone cold. Still we laughed at the cracks in the plan, said if it breaks us, it makes us bold. Every scar had a reason to stay, every fall taught us how to stand. We wrote our names in the back of the map with shaking hands. From the slow burn tears to the open road cries, we turned the hurt into open skies. When the lights came on, we were still the same. Hearts on fire, calling freedom by name. These songs are built to outlast the pain. Hope in the chords, memory in the rain. From quiet rooms to the roar of the crowd, we sing it loud. We sing it loud. I saw your face in the front row glare, eyes wide open like you finally knew that the story you carried for all these years had a place to land inside of you. The band leaned in when the beat came late, drums hit hard like a promise kept. Guitars rang with a rough-edged truth, piano rolled like a deep breath. We weren't born for a safe return, we were made for the long way through. Every mile put steel in our spine and a song in you. From the slow burn tears to the open road cries, we turned the hurt into open skies. When the lights came on, we were still the same. Hearts on fire, calling freedom by name. These songs are built to outlast the pain. Hope in the chords, memory in the rain. From quiet rooms to the roar of the crowd, we sing it loud. We sing it loud. If tomorrow shakes the ground, we know we'll tune the strings and let it roll. No perfect lines, just honest sound, a reason to get back up now. Strings rise up like a steady hand, holding us through the hardest parts. This is more than a moment's thrill, it's a lifeline carved in our hearts. From the slow burn tears to the open road cries, we turn the hurt into open skies. When the lights came on, we were still the same. Hearts on fire, calling freedom by name. These songs are built to outlast the pain. Hope in the chords, memory in the rain. From quiet rooms to the roar of the crowd, we sing it loud. We sing it loud. I woke up to the sunlight breaking through my window pane. Held the weight of yesterday, but I'm leaning to the change. These worn-out roads and city lights could never hold me back. I'm stepping out into the day, feeling every crack, and every scar I carry tells a story in my skin of battles fought for what I believe in, where I've been. I will rise like the morning. No storms can pull me down. With every heartbeat growing stronger, feet steady on the ground. Love is my armor, freedom's the song I sing. In the face of the unknown, yeah, I'm ready for everything. You've seen the nights when hope seemed lost beneath the pouring rain. But even in the coldest times, there's strength within the pain. A thousand miles of hard roads taught me how to stand and fight. Through every tear and broken dream, I'm reaching for the light. And every step I'm taking builds the future out of dust. With courage burning in my chest, a fire built on trust. I will rise like the morning. No storms can pull me down. With every heartbeat growing stronger, feet steady on the ground. Love is my armor, freedom's the song I sing. In the face of the unknown, yeah, I'm ready for everything. Let the winds of change blow fierce. I'll face them eye to eye. This heart beats fearless, open wide beneath the endless sky. No chain can hold me back. No fear I grew up on a two-lane road with a flickering street light, radio humming low, keeping me awake at night. A beat-up guitar leaning by the door, strings cut my fingers, still I wanted more. Mama said life's tough, but keep your feet on the ground. I wrote my name on a map, coffee stains all around. Every scar had a lesson, every loss had a say. I learned hope isn't given, you earn it each day. We were known for the fire in our chests, for believing in love when the world said forget. Hands in the air, hearts breaking free. If a dream's calling out, it's calling for me. Yeah, we run through the field, we don't ask for permission. Every mile, every fall turns into our mission. Still running toward the light, eyes open wide. Dreams are worth chasing, and so is this life. I met you by the river where the old bridge bends. You talked about leaving, I talked about when your laugh cut through the cold like a summer song. You said, I'm scared, I said, that means we're strong. We slept in the car with the windows cracked, planning our future on the dash in chalk. We didn't have answers, just a stubborn kind of faith, betting on tomorrow, risking today. We were known for the fire in our chests, for believing in love when the world said forget. Hands in the air, hearts breaking free. If a dream's calling out, it's calling for me. Yeah, we run through the field, we don't ask for permission. Every mile, every fall turns into our mission. Still running toward the light, eyes open wide. Dreams are worth chasing, and so is this life. There were nights I almost quit, laid flat on the floor, but the sound of the drums kept knocking for more. Your voice in my head saying, get back up. The crowd starts singing, and I feel enough. Strings swell, the crash comes down hard. For a moment we forget how broken we are. We were known for the fire in our chests, for believing in love when the world said forget. Hands in the air, hearts breaking free. If a dream's calling out, it's calling for me. Yeah, we run through the field, we don't ask for permission. Every mile, every fall turns into our mission. Still running toward the light, eyes open wide. Dreams are worth chasing, and so is this life. So play it loud, let the piano ring. Hold on tight to the hope we bring. When the night feels long, we still stand and fight. Dreams are worth chasing, we proved it tonight. We proved it tonight. Woke up to a morning full of weight upon my chest. Coffee's gone cold while I recall another night of restlessness. City streets unfold like stories written in my worn-out shoes. Every step telling tales of battles and backing blues. But there's fire in the marrow, a spark beneath the skin. This tired heart keeps pushing, refusing to cave in. I'm rising through the flame, scars lit by the fight. Every broken day, a step toward the light. Hard roads may bend, but they won't break me down. In the roar of pain, I hear hope sound. Hands have carried burdens heavier than words can say, chasing dreams between the cracks and the grays of yesterday. Faces blur, but some have stayed like anchors in the storm. Lessons carved like deep-cut lines that keep me moving on. So I grip tighter to the moments that make the dark recede. With every breath a promise that my spirit's freed. I'm rising through the flame, scars lit by the fight. Every broken day's a step toward the light. Hard roads may bend, but they won't break me was 20 with a borrowed car, radio low, chasing something far. Hands on the wheel, heart in my throat. Every mile felt like a promise I wrote. We slept on floors, ate late night fries, dreams bigger than the towns we passed by. Your laugh cut through the tired air, said one day they'll know we were here. The nights were long, the pay was thin, but something in us wouldn't give in. We learned how to fall, learned how to rise, with open cuts and stubborn pride. These songs lived us when we bend, but don't break, turn our hurt into something we can take. Hands up high, hearts wide open, love and grit in every word spoken. We keep on running, we keep the flame still standing on this road, calling out our names. Years roll by like passing trains. Some dreams leave, some remain. I lost my way more than once, but your letter said don't give up. Play that old tune in a half-lit bar. Strings were worn, but they carried us far. Strangers sang like they knew our lives, every voice burning alive. We carried hope in beat-up cases, freedom found in familiar faces. Through closed doors and long nights alone, we built a home inside the song. These songs lived us when we bend, but don't break, turn our hurt into something we can take. Hands up high, hearts wide open, love and grit in every word spoken. We keep on running in, we keep the flame still standing on this road, calling out our names. If the world feels heavy on your chest tonight, put your faith in the sound and the shaking lights. Every scar tells you you're still alive. Every note says the fight's worth the time. We don't need crowns, we don't need gold, just a reason to be brave and bold. These songs lived us when we bend, but don't break, turn our hurt into something we can take. Hands up high, hearts wide open, love and grit in every word spoken. We keep on running, we keep the flame still standing on this road, calling out our names. guitar, haunting all cinematic feel. Something in the hum of this old guitar spins tales of 1,000 hearts from near and far. Beneath the strain of weary chords alone lives a story carved in every stone. Feel the surge when the strings ignite, like a wildfire born from quiet night. Every note a story told, in the folds of sound so brave, so bold. Roll steady, guitars wail free, binding us in this shared melody. Lift your voice through the storm and rain. In these rhythms, remove the chains. Resilience glows in the chords. In power and passion, forever stay. timeless halls of music's grace, where the heart's roar finds its place. I was 17 on the cheap seats rail, hand sore from clapping, voice already gone. The lights came up like a second sunrise, and every chord felt bigger than the town I was from. We sang about leaving, we sang about staying, about loving too hard and falling apart. Those songs were maps for kids with nothing, just a beat and a fire in the heart. Years roll by, life gets heavy, bills on the table, names on stones, but a song comes on, and for a minute I remember I'm not alone. From stadium shaking rock anthems to late night ballads that tell the truth, every line is a promise that the hurt won't win, that will make it through. They carry love, they carry hope, they give ambition a reason to start. Music heals what the world breaks down, keeps dreams alive, keeps us standing in the dark. I've seen a couple hold hands in the front row, tears running free when the piano starts. I've seen a tired soul in a beat-up car find a little peace between the chords and the stars. Some songs sound like open highways, some feel like home after years away. Every voice in the crowd is different, but we all need the same thing to stay. When the nights feel long and heavy, and the road won't show its end, I turn it up just to remind me I'm more where I've been. From stadium shaking rock anthems to quiet ballads that hit the bone, they tell us love is still breathing even when we feel worn down to stone. They carry love, they carry hope, they give ambition a reason to start. Music heals what the world breaks down, keeps dreams alive, keeps us standing in the dark. There's a beat in the chest of every dreamer, a rhythm saying don't let go. Every scar turns into a story when you let the melody take control. Turn it up, let it break you open, let it remind you who you are. From stadium shaking rock anthems to ballads born from honest pain, we learn to rise, we learn to fall, and still believe we can try again. They carry love, they carry hope, they give ambition a reason to start. Music heals what the world breaks down, keeps dreams alive, keeps us standing in the dark. So play it loud or play it low, in a crowd, in a room or alone, as long as there's a song to lean face this life on our own. Learned love in the back of a beat-up car. Radio low, trying not to wake the street. Your name was sharp on my tongue back then. Every promise felt heavy, every mile felt cheap. We were young with our hands on the dashboard, singing like the night owed us a win. I didn't know how fast a heart could break, till the silence set in. I tried talking my way through the pain, but words fell flat on the floor. Then I found a song that said it better through a crack damp and a slam door. Turn it up till it shakes my bones. Let the drums hit hard like truth. These ballads bleed, these anthems rise. They pull me back to you. From love gone wrong to hope reborn, we all sing the same old tune. When the lights go down and the band locks in, the amplifiers heal us too. I've seen tears in a crowded room, strangers leaning on the same line. 1,000 stories, one loud chord. Every voice trying to survive. There's a kid in the front with a borrowed jacket, screaming words like they're brand new. For 3 minutes we're stitched together by a melody pulling us through. I tried carrying it on my own, like that was something strong folks do. But the moment the chorus landed, I knew I wasn't alone with you. Turn it up till it shakes my bones. Let the drums hit hard like truth. These ballads bleed, these anthems rise. They pull me back to you. From love gone wrong to hope reborn, we all sing the same old tune. When the lights go down and the band locks in, the amplifiers heal us too. Broken hearts in the cheap seats, old flames, brand new scars. Hands in the air, eyes closed tight. We are more than who we were. If faith is just a feeling running straight through the sound, then this is where I find it, with every note crashing down. Turn it up till it shakes my bones. Let the drums hit hard like truth. These ballads bleed, these anthems rise. They pull me back to you. From love gone wrong to hope reborn, we all sing the same old tune. When the lights go down and the band locks in, the amplifiers heal us too. So play it slow, play it loud, till the hurt finally moves. In this room, in this soul, and the amplifiers heal us too. Style guide, use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the through timeless ballads and powerful anthems. The music explores love, heartbreak, resilience, and dreams, delivering strength and celebrating the human spirit, but keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliché words. Strictly do not use these cliché words. Electric guitar, whisper, dusk, shadow, electric guitar, crush, shadow, and grace. Be what's left inside. Flash, shadow, with the human spirit. keep it realistic and grounded. I learned the sound of trouble from a late night bus ride home. Neon flickered on the pavement, I was feeling warm and low. My pockets full of questions, hands still smelling like the rain. Every mile on this old highway had a lesson in the pain. I met you by the jukebox, corn spread on the bar. You laughed about the small stuff, said we're stronger than we are. Your eyes were full of daylight after weeks without sleep. You said love's not a headline, it's the promises we keep. We don't need perfect answers or a clean and shiny plan, just a song that keeps on playing when the nights get out of hand. These songs hold the weight of our lives, every scar, every win, every fall. They carry like a fire still burning through it all. When the world gets heavy on our hearts and the road feels broken and long, we stay standing, we stay alive in the power of a simple song. My father's handshake, tuning up his old guitar. Said, son, I lost a lot, but I never lost who you are. Strings were buzzing, drums kicked in, the room began to rise. In that noise, I finally saw the truth behind his eyes. It's not about the volume or the stage lights on the wall, it's the way a melody can catch you when you fall. These songs hold the weight of our lives, every scar, every win, every fall. They carry the hurt and the hope inside, like a fire still burning through it all. When the world gets heavy on our hearts and the road feels broken and long, we stay standing, we stay alive in the power of a simple song. Turn the amps up just a little more, let the drums hit hard and clean. I've been down on my knees before, but I got back up between the bass line moves like a steady heart. Strings rise slow and strong. If love's the reason we start again, then resilience keeps us going on. These songs hold the weight of our lives, every scar, every win, every fall. They carry the hurt and the hope inside, like a fire still burning through it all. When the world gets heavy on our hearts and the road feels broken and long, we stay standing, we stay alive in the power of a simple song. So play it slow, on the piano tonight. Let the guitars cry and heal. If we got love and a song to sing, then we've got something real. I was 20 and broke with a radio dream, cracked vinyl spinning in my beat-up machine. The guitar on the wall had scars from the road. Every nick told a story I needed to know. I learned love from a chorus that hit like a storm. Learned loss from a verse that refused to conform. We sang it out loud in a one-room flat. Believed every word, yeah, imagine that. We didn't have much, but the feeling was real. Hands in the air when the chorus would peal. Every night felt bigger than the room we were in. Hearts wide open, ready to win. These are the songs that carried us home, from the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. I watched you cry in the front row seats, mascara running to the kick and beat. The singer leaned in, voice rough and true. Every line felt written just for you. We danced with the pain, let the rhythm decide when to hold on tight, when to let it slide. Some nights broke us, some nights healed, but every word made the heart feel real. There's a piano ringing like a late night call, strings pulling tears from the back of the hall. Drums hit hard like a promise made, that we're still standing unafraid. These are the songs that carried us home, from the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. Years roll by, but the feeling stays. Same three chords, still cut the same way. A million voices singing one truth. We survive every time we choose. Through broken strings and tired hands, we build our faith in a simple plan. Hit the note, let the night ignite, find ourselves in the fight. These are the songs that carried us home, when the road was long and we felt alone. Every heartbreak, every win, written in sound, burned in skin. From the quiet prayers to the loud goodbye, they gave us the nerve to stand and try. These are the songs that carried us home. So turn it down slow, let it play through the pain. Let the last chord ring like a hard-earned gain. We're still here now, older, strong, living our lives inside these songs.